Yo, what up? Hope everybody's doing all right. We are here for another one. All right. Ready. And that's all. Gotta fight this one. Can't say that looks like. Yes, sir. Oh boy. Good stuff, T.O. What's up with him? Why is he not throwing? Okay. This is quite interesting. I think we might just go rank, y'all. I'm thinking about just going rank. That way, we won't say we go ahead and get paid for our dealings. This Shakur Stevenson ain't looking too swell. I don't know why. He's not throwing no hands, but the Samuel is not looking too swell. Y'all, we're gonna have to let this guy go. We're not gonna spend 20 minutes fighting somebody that's not trying to fight. Yeah, we will let him have it. Congratulations, good sir. You do not make the cut for the stream. You are not good enough to play on realistic boxing. You gotta let him out. Get him out of there. He is not going to ruin the stream. So he can have it. He will never play against that Shakur Stevenson again. He has lost his time to shine live. What y'all think? Go ahead, go break. If I get some stuff in the comments, we'll probably do it, but you know what I'm saying.
what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The corner now is down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. Perfect count. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
The make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
For that receipt, it's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. How about that time counter shot? So much firepower here. Counter shot lands. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming.
Man, that granite chin is holding up for Canelo.
Kind of fighter. A good counter puncher. People that know history about it.
They figure out the combination to this set.
Nasty.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like the match made in heaven.
Focus.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down.
So
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Billy got the sauce.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
Billy got the sauce.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Being put down.
Let's get it started in round 3. How to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Watch the jab. The jab not finding its target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot.
All right. So now he switched back. Now he's in orthodox. Now we can go back to how we usually was fighting. So he's throwing that jab. He's getting hit with everything in the boots, though. Roy is getting hit not Roy.
The knockout.
Canelo's being tagged.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What's that, 6'6"? Got hit 6 times.
So far, but how does this match get turned around?
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If you keep this.
On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses.
Billy got the sauce.
Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Step back for just a moment. The perfect counter lands. These two were made for each other. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is
It's over.
down. Yes, sir. Replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
It's over.
Not many people.
Yeah, man. That was a whitewash. Whitewash. And yes, we are looking. We need to get score right. Do one more.
Billy got the sauce and I stay on it.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful. It's. This. And of course, we. And that's the opening bell, round one.
Oh man. One bar.
Oh, they landed a good jab there. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. That jab won't score. Nice counter shot. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Exchange punches. This fight has a real good flow to it. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. That big hook doesn't land. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. And down goes Crawford. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a suit.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Thrill of the fight, y'all.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
To look for somebody that I can play with.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? You couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Straight right just misses. aggression from both of these fighters. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter.
What? Oh
What a blow
man,
to
the
head
signal.
there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan...
Worry about that round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. That punch lands. Nice counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait
See
for
that,
the
man?
reaction.
So-
Until then, keep doing what you've just been
Look,
doing
man.
because you've won that hands down.
That signal. Yeah, good.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for
Oh
speed.
boy.
Nice counter punch. Perfect counter shot.
Only because I know.
Beautiful counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
This stuff is off.
Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so.
On to the 6th round. Well, there's no
Yo,
doubt
yo,
about who
what
won
up,
that last
Savage? How you
round.
doing, bro,
Let's
man?
see what he has for us here in the
Savage
next
in the
one.
building,
Todd,
y'all.
my motto
What's
is,
happening?
if it's not broken, why
Hope y'all
change
is
it?
well, man.
An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the
man,
reaction.
all is well.
Until then, keep doing what you've just been
All
doing
is
because
well.
you've won that hands down.
Really just one of the things I say I don't want to do on the stream. I'm paying for it.
What do you think
This
of what
dude's
we've
pretty
seen
good,
so
though. I
far
would
from
like to
these
play
two
him
boxers,
more.
Johnny?
It's
A
the
good
one
signal.
who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit,
So I
you
want
know
to
you're
give
in there with
respect
a
out
bang.
first and
You've got to
foremost.
be
You know
on
what I'm
it.
saying?
You've
This
got
guy
to be
right here
confident.
is one of the few people that I all like to bang with. Only thing is in this fight,
Catch
at
and
this
shoot.
bar, the signal's not so good. But yeah, man, I'm doing good, man.
You'd like to see more jabs.
I was about to go rank. I guess I set my next stream
Are
up.
we going to see a
We're gonna
jab
go
from these
rank.
two?
I'm still undefeated in ranked. I'm 18-0. So I think what we're going to go for is 30.
Beautiful counter shot.
I might hit 30-0.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to
US5.
hurt.
Oh, why you say that?
Nice counter. Missed him with that
Why you say
uppercut.
that? What happened with the PS5 version of Undisputed?
This is a high-octane battle.
That was beautiful.
Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round.
Yeah, he said, where
As
can I
bad as
start?
boxing judging can be.
Do they be doing like the
Here we
instant
go. It's
KOs?
round 7. This fight has been very one-sided.
There
What are
is
we
back
going
to
to have in
one
this
board,
round?
man.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Just missed with that jab.
Yeah. He fainted
It's
him.
a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come
Painted
from?
him in her with a
What
right
a
hand.
shot.
Fainted right hand. Yikes. It's over. It's
What
over.
happened? You saw it here live. A
Yes,
knockout
sir.
win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it. Night.
He did see it coming, y'all. He didn't see that coming, did he? Oh, I know he is feeling some type of way. Hey, it's boxing. Yeah, the bad signal and all, we still can't. In the 7th round. Let's go, coach. GG. So that whole fight, I was playing on one bar, right? And he was outboxing me. He was tearing me up. He did run out of stamina fast, but nonetheless, he was winning with the scorecards. I won the first round, and from that round on, from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 rounds, he was winning. He had 2 knockdowns, and what else this man did? He had 2 knockdowns. He had some good counters. He was throwing. He got tired before I did, though. That's something that usually don't happen. So that means he was really aggressive. He was throwing all the pains, right? Then here we are in the 7th round. He feels like he's coasting on to get the win. And Crawford feints his jab, step in, right hand, right hook. Garcia was already in the midst of his combo, so he didn't even see it because he had just threw his left hook. And it connected, kind of like how Errol Smith connected on Crawford. But nonetheless, the connections are not real and genuine like Crawford's was. Because Crawford knocked Garcia mouthpiece out, KO'd him, and he landed on his face. And you know what the boxing legends say, that when you fall on your face as a knockdown or a knockout, then it's really bad. And that's what happened. Garcia was not able to get up. From that moment on, 10 count, he's out. And that was the end of the story. Good fight last fight. I don't know what's up with this signal. We got double whammy on this one. So this is a big time no bueno. We ain't pushing this. Waiting on this man to come on with it. Golly. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. All right. Man, nobody don't want to box me no more. Which means they're gonna run when they see FRAZIER. It's 2 of them. Let's give me a heavyweight then. Golly. We just want to throw some hands real quick, man. We just gotta get one more in. We gotta go. Fix yourself, right?
Really got the sauce.
What y'all think about that? What that look like? Yeah, it look better than what it was before. I think so. And then all like in your face. You feel me?
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time. The Brown. Olin. This bout is. How will these two? Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is with the straight left. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of
Well,
an eye.
let him
They're
punch
waiting
first.
for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the
We're
midway
back
point.
in.
Skill for skill.
You finish
tap
off
for
your
tap.
combos.
Just like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You can't
Lot of
make a
connections.
mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
Took some shots.
Misses with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. The perfect counter lands. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
What y'all
I
think about
seriously
that?
hope the judges
Yeah,
kept
we
their
got
eye
that
on this
round.
fight because come on, you've let him.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Beautiful counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh.
Punch, counter punch. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. That's another scoring shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Man, we taking some damage.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell
He's
sometimes
not
it
hitting a
could
lot
be
of
the
shots in that fight. Oh my God.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Couldn't land that jab. That counter shot lands. The counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Trying to get that body,
Talk
huh?
about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be...
make mistakes and you switch it off.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. That one lands. see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one another. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judge... The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Body shot, flash knockdown.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that... Here we go in the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This is a high-octane battle.
Oh my goodness.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he misses with that straight left. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. It's not over until it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Switch back on.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out?
Yes, sir.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, something.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beat. Round 8, and we're off again. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You'd like to see more jabs. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
All right. GG's.
As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here.
All right. Y'all know what to do. Hit that follow
Split
button.
decision. I've enjoyed that. I
Hit
actually got the
notification
rounds
button.
rolled by.
Join
The
me
rounds were that
whenever
close.
I
They
get
flew
in
by.
here. Y'all
But
holla
what
at
excitement.
me.
I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't do it,
fight.
but we can watch it.
All
Split
right, all
decision.
right.
Good call.
With that being said, y'all already know what to do. Y'all hit me up, and I'll catch you on the next one. Realistic boxing.